Hey everybody. I see a lot of podcasters stressing out over microphones. There's this misconception that USB is inherently lower quality than XLR, and the connector type really doesn't come into play with the quality. What matters the most is the quality of the preamps, and you'd be hard pressed to find a podcast listener that could identify the difference between a USB mic compared to the same mic plugged in via the XLR connector into an average audio interface. The preamps in the more recent USB mics, they're more than good enough to record podcast audio. I actually recommend to most hosts that I work with to use a simple USB mic. It is just an easier solution, less things to go wrong, and they tend to just work. Now let's compare my typical setup to two different USB XLR microphones. Here we have the Audio Technica ATR2100x, which typically sells for $79, but it's been dropped down to $59. Whether this is a temporary or a permanent price drop, only time will tell. This is the mic that we send out to guests at Podfly, and it's also my recommendation for a good value starter USB XLR microphone for podcasters. This is how Audio Technica describes the mic. The ATR2100x USB is a versatile content creation microphone designed for podcasting, streaming, and voiceovers. This handheld dynamic microphone with a USB-C digital output connects to both Windows and Mac computers for easy digital recording and also has an XLR analog output for connecting to sound systems' conventional microphone input. And here's the big brother to the Samson Q9U, the Q9U, which I find sits closer to the sound of the Shure MV7 than it does to the Q2U. This one has yo-yoed quite a bit in price over the year. Over the holidays, you could find it for $99, and sometime in the summer that jumped up to $129, and now it appears to be back to its normal list price of $199. Here's how Samson describes the Q9U. Produce professional, high-quality audio for broadcasts, podcasts, streams, and live recordings with the Q9U broadcast dynamic microphone. Easily integrated into any professional or home recording setup, the Q9U features both an XLR analog output and USB-C connection with stunning 24-bit, 96 kHz high-definition digital audio resolution. The microphone captures the depth and detail of the voice to ensure the performer's voice resonates with the listener. And here we are back to my typical setup, which is an electro-voice RE20 connected to a Universal Audio Apollo X8 interface, running the UAD Avalon VT737 tube channel strip plugin as a preamp. This is a little bit of an unfair comparison, since there is a small amount of compression and some EQ applied in the channel strip. Let's look at the cost of this setup now. The Apollo X8 sells for $2,799, the RE20 $449, the UAD plugin $149. So this comes out to $3,397, almost $3,500 for this recording chain. This is what Universal Audio says about their Apollo X8 interface. Apollo X8 gives creators running bigger project and bedroom studios the same professional analog tones heard on your favorite records. With elite class conversion and hexacore UAD plugin processing, Apollo X8 is the only interface that lets you record through preamps from Neve, API, Manly, and more, with near zero latency, giving you professional sound in a sleek rack mount Thunderbolt 3 audio interface. Here's what Electro-Voice says about the RE20. The RE20 dynamic cardioid microphone is truly an industry standard. A firm favorite for broadcasting, podcasting, and sound engineering worldwide. Its popularity also extends into music production as a premium-grade instrument microphone. Its variable D design and heavy-duty internal pop filter excel for close-in voice work, while an internal element shock mount reduces vibration-induced noise. And just to round out the chain, here's what Universal Audio says about the 737 preamp. The dominant player in chart-topping pop, hip-hop, and R&B productions, Avalon's flagship VT737 channel strip is the best-selling standalone channel strip ever made. From Jay-Z and Dr. Dre to Babyface and Beyoncé to Eric Clapton and the Rolling Stones, the VT737 delivers consistently polished results with radio-ready gloss and detail. I want to hear from you. Are you hearing much difference between these three mics? Do you hear a $3,000 difference? Which one sounds best to you? And is there one that you don't like the sound of? Leave your thoughts below, and if you're a podcaster that wants to improve your audio quality, then check out these two playlists. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.